Good morning and welcome back. That was a good start to the day. Yeah, the only way to fit Pilates in today, and I really wanted to fit it in today, was to do it first thing this morning. Both of the guys were still asleep. Off I trotted to Pilates, and yeah, because this is like a little bit dinkier than what I used to film on or usually film on. Yeah, it felt like I could film. Fingers crossed, I haven't watched the footage back yet, but do I need to take it around a little bit? Oh, there you go, I'm in the middle. But yeah, because this was a little bit dinkier than what I normally film on. I hopefully managed to film without getting anybody else in, or without it looking really obvious that I'm filming the class and making everyone think, why is this girl filming herself do Pilates at 7 a.m. But yeah, a good class. I always find that this lady, I feel like she's psychic, and whenever I do her class, she will work the muscle that I've like previously worked out the day before really, really hard. So one time I made the mistake of doing a Peloton 20-minute strengthening leg workout, and then I did her class the next day, and it was so heavily on legs. I was shaking. I full on shaking, trembling. It was so painful. And then yesterday I did arms. I was like, oh, I feel like that's like a safe bet. I feel like Pilates usually has a bit of arms, but isn't super intense on the arms. This session was really super intense on the arms. So yeah, definitely gonna feel that. Oh, I feel it already, to be honest with you. But I've taken a shower. I'm feeling all fresh. Oh, got a lot of greys in that little curl. But you know what? I don't mind it. I've stopped plucking them out. Maybe I just have a really cool like Claire Saffit's grey streak or something. I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, getting ready for the day. I've kind of diffused my roots because I hate the feeling of having like wet, damp roots. And they can get really fuzzy. But I've kind of left the ends just to dry naturally. I find like when I diffuse the ends, they sort of become more wavy and like lose, well, it is wavy, but they lose more of that defined wave. It goes a bit like a straighter wave. So yeah, we're just gonna air dry the rest of the hair, but let's put some makeup on. This video is sponsored by MEJURI, and I have a very exciting announcement. I will share that in a moment, but let's quickly talk makeup. I think there is something in doing your brows first. You know, you see everybody doing their brows first. I think there's something in it, guys. I really do. Just stops all of those little bits getting in there. I think I'm getting my brows done next week, which feels like it's needed. They're getting to the point that they're getting a little bit unruly, but I am preferring this bigger brow look. Like this is getting closer to my natural brow shape, just like letting them go. And that's what I've been saying, is just let them go, like pluck the real outliers, but let's leave them quite big. Let's leave them quite bushy. I'm not having them trimmed as much, kind of just liking the more natural shape. I feel like my face needed it. It just looks less severe, and also it's like less maintenance on my part. I could go long between brow appointments. I swapped out the NARS for this, the NARS Tinted Moisturiser. I use that all the time, but I was like, oh, I'm going to give this on a Fridays sheer skin tint. I use the shade 3. I was like, oh, I think I'm going to give that a go. Just taking not that much, to be honest with you. I'm just going to focus that on the centre of my face where I need it the most. I'm trying to think of any other updates. What else is going on? Okay, Mark is going to laugh when he edits this and watches this back. But we were feeling a bit stuck on the... yeah, I can't believe what it says. We were feeling a bit stuck on the TV front. We just haven't watched TV together in the evenings since... Like, what was the last big thing that we watched together? It can't be Succession. I feel like that was like this time last year. Oh, Traitors, we watched Traitors. But since then, in the evening, Mark just kind of like watches his own thing. I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, which I'm loving. I'm now up to season 3. And I've just got The Ring Didn't Mean a Thing, like in my head constantly. Tardy for the Party is out. The Ring Didn't Mean a Thing in. But we wanted something to watch together, so we asked my parents. Actually, no, I think my parents were like, we're watching this show, you have to watch it. It's so funny. I wonder if anyone else has watched it. It's called Amanda and Alan's Italian Job. Okay, hear me out on this one. Amanda Holden and Alan Carr. To be fair, we're big fans of Alan Carr. Like, we went to go see his stand-up show. I think he's really funny. Love him on Interior Design Masters. I think that's back as well. So we'll add that to the watch list. But they buy a house in Sicily for €1. And this town has this €1 scheme where you can buy unused houses for €1. There's lots of like stipulations in it, but it's basically to bring kind of trade and people back to the area. And they buy it for €1. And they do it up. And then I think they sell it at the end for charity. And you know what? It kind of combines everything that I like a comedic couple, home renovation, like a bit of a grand designs, a bit like changing roomsy. You know, it's all the things that I like in those sorts of TV shows. Like an easy watch, it's half an hour as well. It's like an easy watch TV show. So if you just have a little chuckle to yourselves, be like, wow, we really want to do that, which Mark said within about 3 minutes of turning it on. I knew he would. He was like, I want to buy a house for €1. I want to do it up. Despite being very fatigued by the renovation thing, although, big news guys, I don't want to say it because I don't want to, jinx it. I think the leak in our kitchen might finally be fixed. There's been a leak in the corner of our kitchen I think it happened like early December. It's now April. I think it is finally done and fixed. So that's really exciting. So yeah, that's what we did last night. Watched Amanda and Alan's Italian Job. I recommend, it's good. If you want a rundown of products, I've just used Summer Fridays Glossier Stretch, the Anastasia Brow Freeze Gel in my brows before we started. This is the Merit Solo Shadow in Mid-Century. It looks like nothing, but in the best kind of way. I'm going to put a little bit of, actually I need a bit of brow pencil, don't I? This is the one from Hourglass, which I'm not going to lie, the end always falls off. Does anyone else find that? But it's a really nice product and a really good colour, so we love it for that. I'm going to use some of the Lancome Miss Your Big Waterproof Mascara, and I'm going to brush that through. Oh, let me tell you about the plan for the day. Kind of just a working from home day, but we thought we would treat ourselves and go out for lunch. All I had to say to Mark this morning was dishoom, breakfast, naan. And he was like, yep, I need no convincing, let's go. I just had a yearning. The breakfast naan at dishoom it's just it's perfect. Naan, I think it's like chili jam, cream cheese, and then fried egg, fried bacon. Oh my gosh, it's really quite wonderful. We don't have a dishoom in Brighton, but we do have an offshoot of dishoom. It's called Permit Rooms. If ever you're in Brighton, I highly recommend. Their dinner menu is really delicious as well. But yeah, we're going to try and get there before their breakfast menu starts, which is, I think, 11:45. So we're going for kind of like an early lunch. This is gorgeous, by the way. The Ulla Henriksen, what's it called? Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Tint. This is in the shade Strawberry Sorbet. I feel like it has a little bit more of a tint than the Summer Fridays, a little bit more slip than the Summer Fridays. It comes in like a deeper kind of burgundy brownie colour. I think that's called Cocoa something. Also just comes in clear. But yeah, I've been putting it on and I'm like, ooh, feels like it's doing something. Still have a place in my heart for Summer Fridays as well. You know, you can love both. But I have a very exciting announcement from MEJURI. It's Diamond Week. Oh yes, Diamond Week has arrived. They have 15% off of all of their diamond pieces, like across the whole range, anything that is diamond, 15% off, and it runs for 1 week only from today till the 9th of April. So 1 week only. It's just such a deal. And I thought I would share with you, so I'm just like looking at them now. I thought I would share with you my top picks. I've got 4 pieces in total that I want to kind of spotlight. I mean, this isn't part of the deal, but I've been wearing this a ton recently. This is their Figaro chain. I've just been wearing it every day, and I like that it's just very simple, it's very basic. Sadly, not part of this deal, but I just have to be like, it's new and I love it. I've been wearing it all the time, but there are some new diamond pieces that I have in my life that I've been wearing every day, and I just think it's nice to wear them every day. You don't just save them for a special occasion. These 2 pieces have just become things that I have on, and I don't know, it's kind of nice. Every now and again I like see a bit of sparkle and I'm like, I like that, it makes me feel really fancy. So the 2 pieces that I've been wearing every day and have just like become part of my daily stack, I will share this up with the camera now. So it's this one here, and it's their Baguette Diamond Half Eternity Band. So the other half of it just looks like that. So just the diamonds are on the front, which is really nice because it means it doesn't catch in anything, it doesn't get in the way. You don't have diamonds on this side that are kind of, I don't know, like scratching you when you're putting on body lotion or stuff. But yeah, my eyes keep catching it. My engagement ring is a Baguette diamond. I love the shape of it. I've seen on MEJURI they actually have like a baguette diamond necklace. Let me insert a photo of it here. I'll link this and everything else I've mentioned from MEJURI down in the description box for you. But yeah, I'm eyeing up that. I'm like, oh, just a little chain with a little diamond on the end. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Such a chic, simple, modern, like it ties in with all of my 3 words. But it's just nice to have a little bit of like dainty sparkle. So I've just been enjoying wearing this, and I've just stacked it up with all of my other MEJURI bits that I wear. It's fun. Every now and again, I just like to mix it up a little bit. When I saw Hannah Frankson from Peloton the other day, that makes it sound like we're friends. I did a Peloton class with Hannah Frankson the other day, and at the end we all lined up and we got to meet her, and she was like, oh, I'm loving the jewelry, like all the rings. She was like, oh, you're like a jewelry girl. And I was like, oh, thanks. I like have my rings on. So yeah, I think this is a nice, like subtle stack. I feel like this is the right amount of rings for me, the right amount of sparkle. I will link everything down below, but yeah, this ring, 15% off currently. Also this, oh guys, I'm really excited about this. This is the bezel lab grown diamond tennis bracelet. It has such a good clasp on it as well. Can you see that there? Like it's so secure. This bracelet is not coming off of your wrist. I've got it with the, I think this is called the timepiece. Again, I'll link it down below for you. Not including the 15% off, but this is. MEJURI have just brought out a gorgeous range of bezel lab-grown diamonds, all climate neutral, all really good value. They're certified sustainable lab-grown diamonds. You even get like a little authenticity card with it. It's so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fancy. This is like the fanciest bracelet I've ever had. I've never owned a bracelet like this. I just feel like, yeah, these tennis bracelet things, they're having a bit of a moment, but they're always there. They're just one of those very classic pieces. So I just like wearing it, yeah, with something really simple, but I've just had it on. I haven't taken it off since I got it. And yeah, again, like the ring, it just keeps catching my eye. And I'm like, ooh, I think I'm a diamond girl now. So 15% off of this is a lot. Like it's a lot, definitely something to think about. Also it comes in different lengths. I can't remember what length I got. I might have got the 7-inch length. Get a piece of string, put it around your wrist, measure it, or at least like measure other bracelets. You don't want to get your measurements wrong with this one, but it's nice. You want a little bit of hang on it, but it's not going to fall off. It doesn't like get in the way if ever I'm doing a plank. I do a plank maybe once a week. Then in the same setting as the tennis bracelet, we have the bezel lab grown diamond small hoops. How cute. These are so cute. I love the idea of wearing a necklace that's just like a plain chain like this, or plain chain. That could be Kim's next song. But then doing something a little bit sparkly with the ears. They're just very subtle. It's a way of adding a little bit of diamond, but without too much, do you know what I mean? There you go. There's your close up. So pretty, so dainty. I think I'm going to wear these today. If you're in the mood for a necklace, I think this is a really gorgeous option. It's just a really simple chain with these diamonds on the bottom. It's called the Diamond Half Tennis Necklace. I just love like a dainty chain. I love a little dainty chain. I either do super dainty or like super sculptural oversize. Like I don't really do the in-between. Let me try this on for you. I would probably do this with maybe like a slightly bolder, like huggy hoop or something. This one has 3 length settings on it. I might go for the shortest one. This is just subtle sparkle. I've got it on the shortest settings. Obviously, if you wear it a little bit longer, it'll probably come down to more like there, but just so you could see it, you could see the sparkle. I love this. I like the idea of just wearing this with like a plain cashmere jumper. Oh, in like a navy or something. This would look gorgeous. Yeah, all of these pieces are currently 15% off as part of the MEJURI Diamond Week sale. Everything will be linked down below for you. I think I'm going to wear these today and just pop on the Figaro chain again. If I had to pick 2 favorites, it would be the Eternity band and the tennis bracelet. Like, I don't want to take this off. This is going to be on my wrist forever now. Everything will be linked down below for you in the description box. But yeah, 15% off all diamond pieces for the next week. Thank you so much to MEJURI for sponsoring this video. Always a dream to work with you guys. I mean, I say it every time, but I'm like, I wear this jewelry like every day, literally every day. So let me just go put this back in its beautiful home and I will show you what I'm wearing for the day. Someone commented on my Substack and was like, I want to see you wear more of your jumpsuits. You never wear them. And I was like, you're right, you're totally right. So I thought today I would wear my Only Jane jumpsuit with my Arquette loafers. I just got a pair of like cashmere socks on, and then I'll show you what I'm wearing over the top. Yeah, I was like, I never wear this. And I really, really like this jumpsuit. It's just very easy to wear. It feels a bit springy. It feels like very manifesting spring, hopefully. And I thought I would do, as Alison Borstein calls it, quite a high contrast outfit today and just do my totem coat over the top. But because my suede loafers are brown, I've gone for the Suzanne Romy bag, just so there's a bit of a softness to it and it's not all just like black and white. Got my brown bag, got my brown shoes, got my black coat, and then obviously with the coat on, these just look like, geez, this just everything on. I wonder if I've got quite narrow shoulders. I always thought I had quite broad shoulders, but for some reason the totem scarf coat never really wants to go over, which actually is fine. I find I wear it more like this anyway, it's just more comfortable to wear. So yeah, let's go and eat the breakfast naan that I've been dreaming about since 5:45 this morning.
Oh, look at that little thing.
A common comment on the last video was that you wanted more Mark. There you go.
Oh yeah, it's nice to feel wanted.
Oh. Right, it's raining.
Lovely.
Oh look, it's quite handy actually. Are you going to go for the bacon and egg naan or the bacon, egg and sausage naan? That is the big question of the morning.
I haven't really thought, I don't know. I think I need to just see the menu again. I'm not 100% sold on the naan, you see.
Really?
Well, I do like the naan, but I think today I might have something different.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Shocking.
Might throw a curveball in there.
I might maybe just quickly pop my head in Space and K on the way out.
Oh.
Just saying. Just saying. Here we go. This place is good. We've even come here with Ralph. He's a fan of the black dal. Black dal rice and a naan. That's a bit of Ralph right there. Here we go. Isn't it so cute from the front? Love the colours.
Hello.
What did you decide to go for?
I went for the bacon and egg naan roll. What did you go for?
I went for the double bacon naan roll with egg. And look, we're sat in the window. It's so nice. Sunny, sunny Brighton.
You can't really tell it here actually.
Yeah,
but it is very wet outside.
It's lovely in here. This place feels very cosy to me. You know what I mean? It's like
Do you know what I really like? I really like the smell.
The smell is so good. They
beautiful.
burn incense when you walk in. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's so good. I also got a ginger, lemon and honey tea as well. It said get rid of your cough. I don't even have a cough, but I was like just soothe the throat.
Clear your pipes out.
Yeah. There you go. Look at that.
Yum yum yum.
Delicious. Okay, quick haul time. I picked up some bits. Mark picked up some bits. He can talk you through those. I went to Space and K. Like I said, it's really like one of my favourite places just to browse and have a wander. And in Brighton, we don't have many beauty shops. I guess there's Boots, but like aside from Boots or Space and K, that's kind of it. That's a lie. There's like the Macs, the L'Occitans, the Jo Malones. If you want kind of like multi-brand retailer, it's really Boots or Space and K. And we were just around the corner from Space and K. I picked up 4 things. One is a fancy schmancy repurchase, but the Necessaire, the body wash. Every time I mention this, everyone's like, Anna, you could just buy some like basic sensitive body wash or use soap. I definitely could. Or we bought the eucalyptus one. Did I mean to do that? I didn't mean to get this one, but I will give it a go. And the original one doesn't like affect me at all. Doesn't give me any flare-ups. So I've used it for quite a while and I really rate this. So that's a repurchase. Would you like to go through one of your bits? It's too tall!
Oh, sorry.
It's alright, let's make it.
If I stand back a bit.
It's alright, if I go up and you stand up a bit, okay.
You look Oh yeah, so I bought some more ultra facial cream. I bought the refill.
I think that's so cool, they do refills.
Yeah, I like it's cool. I like that one, it's very nice.
Yeah.
And then this is just a general favourite.
That's what you went in there for?
Yeah, Ultimate Strength Hand Salve. I think this is so great. It's kind of like the only thing that kind of does the job that feels nice. Yeah,
you have, like, Mark has really, like,
I get, like,
dry,
really
like, they crack.
Yeah, so some more, like, intense ones sometimes have, like, a kind of, like, stickiness to them, which...
I know exactly what you mean, yeah.
But this is really nice. And then, and I've been having a bit of dryness in my beard, so I was like, I'm going to get some of the beard oil as well.
Does it smell nice? Does it have a scent?
Yeah, it does. Do you want to smell it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just kind of like, is that oud? Is that right?
No, it smells, it's kind of fresh.
Yeah, freshness.
That smells good. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Some of the things are out of the box already because in the car, I was like, I'm going to do a haul in the car. And then we were like bouncing around. I was feeling sick. You probably would have been feeling sick. So we're just re-recording this section now. That is my shower gel. Then I picked up 3 things that are all very like viral.
Viral, eh?
Viral, yeah. I've seen that the people online are talking about them. The kids online are talking about them. This one, you don't have to watch this. If you've already got the spiel.
Yeah, can I? Yeah.
You can.
Right, yeah.
We can have the spiel later on when you edit it. So.
I'll leave it to it.
This is from Supergoop and it's their glow screen in golden hour. So I know that people have liked this sunscreen for a long time. I think it was called like glow screen and it didn't have any tint or anything to it. And then I think they brought out one that had like a pearlescent tint to it. And they've now brought out another 2. So there's golden hour, which is kind of in the middle, like a bronzy golden tint. And then there's another one, I can't remember the color of it, but that's more like a deeper bronze tint. So now there is kind of this pearlescent, glowy, more like an illuminizer rather than coverage. There's one for everybody. So I just thought this one, I mean, obviously for me, the pearlescent one would be for me, but I saw this one, I thought this could be a really good one just to give a bit of warmth kind of all over. Oh, do I want to open it? Yeah. I'm sure I'll use it in the next 6 months. So it just looks like that. It's just got a little bit of tint. And then when you blend it in, I mean, yeah, the hands look really similar, which is good. I didn't want anything that was going to be too deep, but yeah, look at that. Oh, it's just like glossy and glowy. Yeah, so I thought I would give that a go. And then I thought a little thing to go over it, which could be these could be a really nice combination actually, is the Arborian Super BB Concealer. I've got this in the shade Nude. I will say there was 5 shades, which obviously like, hello. In 2024, we're needing more than 5 shades. However, everything is very sheer. It's like a very diverse shade range, like very light to very deep. And also this is very sheer. It's very like, blend it out. I like that it was a doe foot. And then when I put it on my hand and blended it out, it just blended out really nicely. I mean, you're not gonna get to really see much here, but I feel like it gave like a teeny tiny bit of coverage in a non-drying way. Something comes over me when I go to like Space NK and I just end up buying face products. Like I can't help myself. I end up, that's the thing that I'm instantly drawn to. But I also had a really good look at their skincare. For the life of me, I couldn't remember on the way home either. I recently finished a serum. And what serum was it? Ooh. Wait, I spoke about it in the vlog. It's just come back to me. The La Roche-Posay Cicaplast B5 serum. Boom, okay, that was the one I just used. Love it, big fan, like we'll repurchase, we'll use it again. But I was just in Space NK. I needed something repairing, something with lots of ceramides in. I came across this from The Ordinary. You would have seen this online because the kids were going crazy for this. It is pink. It looks like you're putting Pepto-Bismol on your face. But it is their Soothing and Barrier Support Serum with lipids, vitamins, and phytotechnologies for epidermal repair. There you go, that's like exactly what I need. Just a very, hopefully, non-aggravating serum. I think it was about £17. I mean, look at that. Hot, like Pepto-Bismol for your face. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. All I actually needed was this. I have many sunscreens and many skin tints. I have many concealers and I have many serums that would fit into this category that I could just use. But this was just a little bit of fun. This was a repurchase. Mark picked up some bits that he wanted as well. Everyone's happy. I went to the greengrocers and found some beetroot. Is this cauliflower?
Yeah, just a different type of
like a different variety of cauliflower. It looks like a kind of cauliflower / broccoli / alien mix. But we've got that with some rice, and then tucked under there is some salmon.
It's miso, red wine vinegar, and paprika.
Ooh.
And soy sauce.
Ooh, yum. Okay, so dinner is served. I feel like because I'm always vlogging on the same day, you always catch me at sewing class, and I only have one left. Me and the other lady who was also new this time round, we're contemplating going back again because I just really love it, and I love my evenings when I do sewing class. I feel like I've learned so much, but I have so much more to learn. But yeah, with it being the penultimate class, I feel like everyone was on it. Everyone was very focused. So here's the update. Oh my gosh, guys, I spent an hour just ripping out stitches. Oh, there's a big old bit of thread, which actually feels like such a waste of time. I definitely should have just done that at home. But last week I've been so mad. I was like, I haven't had time to do it. But I should have just like sat and done it whilst I watched TV or something and just got it over and done with, because literally an hour on the clock. I unpicked all of the hem, so I redid that. And then I was just really disappointed with my armholes. They just looked terrible. They were so messy. I could tell that the minute I threw it into a washing machine, it was just going to fall apart. And they kind of gaped when I tried it on. I was horrified by the armholes. I'd done a really, really bad job. So I spoke to the teacher and she was like, you know what? You've got time. Unpick the armholes. I've got plenty of leftover fabric. Recut the binding and just do it again. She's like, you've done the neckline so nice. So neckline looks good. Let's make the armholes look good as well. So because I did all of that, a lot of unpicking. However, hem at the bottom, I will show you. It's not perfect. It's not perfect at all, but it's definitely looking a lot better. It's looking neat. It's looking neat, and that's neat but not clean, if you know what I mean. And then the armholes, we use this technique that I think is called bias binding. She actually read the instructions in the pattern and she was just like, she's like, I feel like this is a bit faffy. I feel like it's going to take you a long time. No offense. And she was like, I think this will be a cleaner look anyway because you're using linen. So it basically involves, I'm halfway through doing it on the other armhole, but you basically fold over a piece of fabric and then just attach to the armhole, and then I'm halfway through, but I'm just folding that piece over and pinning it, and then you get an effect like this. It just looks really nice and clean, like no raw edges, very clean. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. Super happy with that. I'm just really happy. I feel like last week I was so upset with it and I was like, this is just awful. I'm never going to wear it. And I really didn't want to make something that I was never going to wear. The whole point was to make something that I could add to my wardrobe. And this little dress, I feel like I can add it to my wardrobe. I probably would make a few changes next time. I don't think I'd add pockets. And I think I would taper it in a little bit so it wasn't so A-line. I think I'd have it a bit more of a shift dress, a little bit more straight down. But I could maybe remake it in the future. A lot of your recommendations were super helpful, thank you. So many people just saying, persist with it, this is your first piece, you can do a remake a little bit down the line when your skills have improved. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, and I think this week is going to be the week that I buy a sewing machine. I'm going to buy a sewing machine, and then I can hopefully use class for the bits that I'm struggling with, zips, buttonholes, adding on an arm, adding on a collar, all of that kind of thing, and kind of learn the basics there, but be able to kind of do homework and do extra bits in my own time. So buzzing, really happy that I unpicked it all and I started again, because yeah, I was really unhappy with my armholes, and yeah, even now I'm like, this is something I'm going to wear. Oh, there's something else I need to tell you. Let me put you a little bit higher. I feel like I'm crouching down to try and fit into the robe. I saw my grandma at the weekend because I needed a button for my buttonhole. And of course she had a whole tin and she's giving it to me. She's like, oh, I don't need this anymore. You take it. And there's just so many buttons in here. I mean, she could literally take this button and tell you exactly what it was from. But there was some really, really cool ones. I mean, there was this. What can we do with this? It's so cool. She wasn't really sure where it come from, this one actually. She was like, was it on the shoulder? I'm not sure. Was it a belt? Was it a necklace? I was like, oh my gosh, if that was a belt, I would like that now, please. But I found these 3 gold buttons, and they're the kind of buttons like this one, and then this one, and this one. And they're the kind of buttons that just have the little hole on the back, so they kind of stand out. And she was like, these are really handy to have if you've got that button fastening, because it means you can actually do it yourself. So we're super happy to have those. Bless my grandma, she's so excited that one of the grandchildren has got into sewing. It's like, I've waited for this moment. And she bought me this, which is the pattern that she used to make her wedding dress. This was the wedding dress that she wore on her wedding day, and then the bridesmaid's dress, so her sister's dress. And she still has the pattern, which is so cool. I'm thinking, I mean, not now, I've made one very extremely basic dress, but I'm at some point in the future, if I get good, I would love to kind of remake this as something that I would like to wear. Obviously, I was going to say black, but we all know that black like isn't my colour, but maybe black, maybe brown, maybe, I don't know. I feel like this type of dress I would personally like love in black. And I probably wouldn't have as much like of a petticoat kind of filling underneath. But yeah, just really, really cool. I would love to remake this and like do her proud at some point in the future. And oh yeah, she gave me photos of her and my granddad's wedding day of her in the dress. And I showed my teacher. My teacher was like, oh my gosh, that's just like made my day, how cute. So yes, super excited. This is like a historical piece. I'm gonna look after it. And yeah, maybe one day I can recreate it. That'd be really cool. So we are getting there. We're getting there. Yes. Next time you see me, I'm gonna have a finished garment. I'll try it on for you. I'll like style it. Oh my gosh! And it's gonna go hang up in my wardrobe. And what do we do next? I actually bought this pattern off of Etsy, and I was thinking of making one of these waistcoats because I've got loads of leftover brown linen, and I thought that could work. So yeah, maybe that'd be my next one. Anyway, I could talk about sewing class until the cows come home, but it's late and I need to go to bed. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Like honestly, this little setup is just so easy and it just makes vlogging very discreet and feel very natural. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. It's been a fun day. I feel like I've been a bit here, there and everywhere. Like went into town to do Pilates, came back. Went into town to have some lunch, came back. Went to do my sewing class, came back. I've been a bit in the car, I'm just a bit here, there and everywhere, but it's been a fun day. I'm in a very good mood. I'm so happy about my armholes. That's the phrase I never thought I'd be saying. Anyway, thank you so much to MEJURI for sponsoring this video. I actually took some photos for an Instagram that I'm doing for this job, and like, you tell me, I'm sorry, but that bracelet is gorgeous. The ring, stunning. Like, I was so happy with these photos. I was just like, oh, well, the subject is so beautiful. It's just very easy to do. So everything will be linked down in the description box down below for you. 15% off all diamonds. Thank you so much to MEJURI. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for you guys, for watching my videos, for clicking the links. It keeps this whole thing going. So thank you so much for that. And I will see you soon with a brand new video. Bye.